Welcome back to the Tailwind Draft League Season 2 in part 2 of the Solothurn Soul Rocks. We are now in week 3 and playing against DERZimmerman, or just Zimmy for short. After disappointing but understandable loss against Bowman, I hope to get a second win to increase my chances of getting into the possible playoffs this time. We're only doing 6 rounds, so playoffs are probably going to happen this time. I think there's going to be a poll. But no, let that be as it may. Now it's team building against Zimmy. He has a Meowscarada, really fast, protein, kind of scary, can generate a lot of momentum. Toxapex, infamous Regeneratormon, and one of the most obnoxious defensive Pokemon in the game. Fortunately, it still doesn't have Scald. Thank God. Galarian Zapdos, that's fantastic. Type combination in fighting and flying. The Defiant is a scary ability to work against. Stats are great physical sweeper. Jirachi, infamous for Shenanigans with Serene Grace and Iron Head and Thunder Wave. Other than that, can pull a lot of utility, has screens, has 100 every stat. Really great. Lucario, absolute monster of priority, has a lot of it available, it has extreme speed, it has vacuum wave, it has not Mach Punch apparently, okay, but it has Bullet Punch. Yay. Has a lot of boosting options. It can go physical or special, like it has Nasty Plot, it has Sword Stance, it has a Steel Beam for some terrifying damage. Polygon C, really scary special attacker. This is going to nuke something if it can get an attack off. Minior, a really interesting Shell Smash sweeper with its Shield Stun ability, making it immune to status if it's more than half of HP. It is also one of his Terror Captains. Flygon, reliable Dragon type, power crept quite a bit, but it has Levitate and Ground typing, so 2 useful immunities. Ice Cube, another gimmick mon like Minior. It has it's protected for the first physical hit, and then it just gets a speed stat of 130. But Ice Cube's move pool sucks. It has like no good options. It has Belly Drum and a good stab, but that's it. Malamar, contrary with superpower. Understandably, Malamar is his second Terror Captain. He does not have a third. He only has those 2. And finally, Ampharos, bulky electric attacker. I guess I'm not really sure what Ampharos does, I'm not gonna lie. But here is what I have crafted together. We start off with Torkoal, who sets up Sun. Has Iron Defense, Body Press, and Stealth Rock and Will-O-Wisp in case I will end up using those, but really, he's just here to set up Sun. I went for maximum defense instead of special defense because Zimmy mostly uses physical attackers. Like Lucario could go either way, and Polygon C definitely is a special attacker, but other than that, it's almost all physical. I mean, Ampharos is not physical, but the Pokemon that Torkoal needs to worry about the most are physical. So I went with maximum physical defense. Next we have Terrakion. Very standard Sword Stance set, once again Terra Flying to be able to sit on Flygon better, or on Minior in case Minior wants to run ground type attack. Or just in general losing the... no, I'm not flying weak, I'm flying neutral. So, Minior could pack Earthquake. Lucario, I lose my weakness to Lucario's fighting type, get resistance to Lucario. So flying is really useful. Close Combat and Earthquake with Terra Blast flying should sweep to most of his team. He is really weak to this type combination. I didn't need the rock damage. Flygon, Minior, I guess it would be weak to Stone Edge. That's like the only thing I specifically need Stone Edge for, and it's neutral to close combat. The one trick I do have of Terrakion is this Mirror Herb here. A really uncommon item. It copies a stat change of the opponent. Stat increase specifically. What am I planning to do here? Simple. He has 3 Pokemon, or 4 actually, that I hope to set this up against. Minior, Flygon, Ice-Q, or Lucario. Specifically with Terrasalizing into Flying, I can confidently stay in against one of them. Or like invite them in. Make the Flygon or Minior I can invite in after clicking Earthquake on his Tox effects. Make them think they have a safe switch and can hit me well. And when they click Dragon Dance or Shell Smash, or if Ice-Q happens to click Belly Drum, or the Lucario clicks Sword Stance, I get to copy that. I would prefer Shell Smash or Dragon Dance because that gives me a speed boost, which Terrakion does not natively have access to since they took over his Rock Polish. I am still salty about that. And at that point, Terrakion becomes unstoppable. There's nothing else he has. He can't do anything against a Terrakion that Mirror Herbed a Shell Smash or Dragon Dance. If I end up Mirror Herbing something useless, the only thing I lose out on is, I guess, Life Orb damage bonus, but I only have Sword Stance for that. And with Terra Flying, I can on the fly become resistant or immune to hits that would otherwise be super effective, so I have my setup opportunities. There's really not much risk involved in running Mirror Herb, and if it works, it's gonna be funny. Anyway, third slot is Charizard, first time he shows up. Choice Scarf, Solar Power with Flamethrower, Overheat, Air Slash and Ancient Power. With the Sun from Torkoal, Charizard's coming in. It either clicks Flamethrower and it does a lot of damage, or I just want to have something dead right now, no matter what the cost. That's Overheat, that's what Overheat is for. Toxapex, for example. I'll click Overheat against Toxapex. Air Slash and Ancient Power are just there, just in case. Ancient Power is for Minior. Air Slash just depending on if that's more useful in Flamethrower to clean late game, if that comes up. That would be really cool. But mostly it's here to spam Fire Stab in the Sun with Solar Power and murder something. Something is going to die to this, it just does too much damage. Then we have Toxicity, Choice Scarfed, standard moveset. It's mostly here because I kind of wanted to have a bit of a defensive switch in for Toxapex. It's resistant to its poison type attacks, it's neutral to water, it doesn't have defenses for that. But it's good for generating momentum. Electric in general is a good type against Cheryl. No! I forgot streamer. Hold on, I'm putting on streamer mode. This is. Hi Cheryl, I guess you're on YouTube now. Hi. Yeah, Poison, Electric is really good of a type combination against him. It's another super effective fit on Minior, which I'm kind of lacking most of the time. Flygon is a bit of an issue. I do not have Terra available on Toxicity, otherwise I would have put Terra Ice here. And Hidden Power Ice is gone. There's nothing I can do with Toxicity to hit Flygon with. But I can turn to advantage by once again having Toxicity be a lure for Flygon to then switch in Terrakion and do the Mirror Herb, copy Dragon Dance, going Terra Flying to become immune to Earthquake, that whole shenanigan. Braviary. Hisuian Braviary comes back. Once again, future side U-turn Shenanigans with Esper Wing and Air Slash. More of a speed side this time. Psychic and Flying is once again a good stab combination against him. Specifically, I hope to lure in Masquerada or Malamar with future sight, because as dark types they are immune to that. But both of them are quite weak to U-turn, so if I could take those out easily without having to worry about them, that would be great. Of course, Malamar being really bulky could stop something like Terrakion. With Assault Vest, it might even survive Charizard. Masquerade is really fast. If I could threaten Terrakion as a revenge kill, with like a Dark type attack after a Terra, with a Grass type attack before a Terra. So having additional insurance there is really nice. And Psychic, another way to nail Toxapex. Flying against Masquerada, it's also super effective against Galarian Zapdos. So I think History and Bravia brings a lot of value here. And lastly, Enamorous. Pixie Plate, Cute Charm, because I want to run a Calm Mind Enamorous. Just as another option for a sweep. He is weak to Fairy as well. He has a lot of type weaknesses. Like a lot of types can really easily sweep through him. I can actually show this. That's the wrong sheet. This is the correct sheet. On the lower side here, yeah, there are 5 different types: Fairy, Fighting, Fire, Ground, Ice that could really easily sweep through him. He doesn't really have good defenses against, well, he has good defense against Fire and Ice, but Ground, Fighting and Fairy, he's kind of struggling against that defensively. Moonblast is the main button I'll click. Earth Power is for Jirachi, it's for Lucario. Actually, that's for Lucario. Lucario doesn't have the defenses to take Moonblast, but it's also for Toxapex. And since I didn't need a third move, I put in Healing Wish. Because there's nothing else. I don't need nothing boosted. Tailwind is kind of pointless. I mostly outspeed him. Besides the Masquerada, and I already described multiple ways of how I'm going to deal with that. I guess Substitute. Actually, let's put Substitute on. I don't need the Healing Wish. It was just a 4th slot I could use. So yeah, that's the team. And now I'm gonna grab my second win. See ya. It is battle time against Simi. He always sent me a challenge. I have selected the correct team, so let's go ahead and accept. First impressions: Minior, Zapdos, Toxapex, Masquerada, Flygon, Lucario. Okay, let me make sure I sent the link in. Oh, I already did. Alright, in that case I can just up, there we go. Okay. Right. Let's think about this. He didn't bring Ice Cube, which fair, I guess. I did say I would lead with Toxicity. I think I'm still gonna do that, yeah. Yeah, okay. That's fair. That makes sense. I wonder actually. I wonder. But I don't believe. Can Boom burst. Kill. It can. It can. But if it's scarfed, it outspeeds me. And then toxicity is just dead, which is not a gamble I'm willing to do. I once again forgot to stream. God damn it. Slinger mode is now enabled. I think I'm gonna switch to Braviary. This thing obviously has a coverage move for Enamorous. I very much expected to have one. It's Dragon Dance. Oh boy. Which means it's not scarfed. Okay. I can live without Braviary. I'd rather attack Braviary than Enamorous. If you're not scarfed, I can just Boom Burst. Because I outspeed you. I did not outspeed, I forgot about the speed boost. I forgot about the speed boost. Oh no. Oh boy. Okay, yeah, I might have goofed. I might have goofed majorly. Okay. This is still returnable. This is still winnable. Yeah, because Charizard is... No, it's not fast, not anymore. He's definitely going to attack me. Does he not have Earthquake on this? Does he not have Earthquake? I obviously want to get in with Terrakion. Also, I don't need the sun for Charizard, but I want to keep Charizard around. I'd rather sack me Toxicity. That's why I hope for the miss and don't get it. Okay. But apparently he doesn't have Earthquake, so that's interesting. Okay, he does have Earthquake. So he does indeed have Earthquake. It's not the end of the world. I'm in a horrible situation right now. But it's not the end of the world. Absolutely not. I'm scarfed, so I outspeed, and Toxapex doesn't want to switch in here either. Oh yeah, that makes sense, that's coming in. Enamorous. Logically. Sludge Bomb. That's horrifying. Oh, that's horrifying. Why is he so good at reading? Oh, do I want to chip? I think I want to chip on Toxapex. More than... I can kill everything with Charizard. So definitely I would prefer the chip here. You know what? I'm gonna go into Terrakion as long as the sun is still up. So water is not as effective anymore. I'm going to Terra. Because I will absolutely survive a singular... whatchamacallit? Sludge Bomb. Or he just switches out, that also works. Yeah. This is now a Terrakion sweep. Yep, Minior. If it survives a close combat and clicks Shell Smash, it'll be very funny. I hope it does. But I don't want to risk it. I'm in too bad of a situation to risk it. Okay. Okay, that's fair. Unfortunate. That's absolutely going to try and click a priority, but I do not care. I do not... Do I care, actually? If I switch... I mean, the sun is going out anyway. He doesn't have a... I'm dropped by one stage. But it doesn't have a super effective. Okay. Never mind, I just win. I was like debating if like maybe priority and the sash perhaps, but no. Yeah, haste doesn't help you anymore, that's too late. I was so scared when the flygon had double dragon dance. Oh god. Oh god, I was so scared, but the life orb. I think the second dragon dance was a mistake. I absolutely misplayed hard when I switched in toxicity, thinking it would be faster. That was a major misplay on my part, and I got rewarded off of it. But that's Pokemon. One misplay, and that's just... That's how it turns out. Oh well. No GG's. You got really fucking close, Timmy. Really close. But I got my second win. Let's keep the momentum going for next week. Hopefully that will be more confident then. See ya.